to the South Texas Amateur Tour Podcast, The Power Hour, with your hosts, Travis Silkowski, Michael Emanuelian, Casey Graham, Jason Bird, and Brad Gilbert.
Good evening, South Texas Amateur Tour golfers. Tonight is the night of nights. It is the best night of the spring season. It is the San Pedro Match Play Wheel of Destiny Decision Maker first round bracket for San Pedro Match Play. We are going to have a couple of guests here tonight commenting and randomly making guesses on what they think the outcomes will be of said matches as we go. But to take you through it all, first and foremost, we want to make sure you know what is happening tonight. So we have the Wheel of Destiny. The wheel knows all. The wheel is fair. The wheel is just. On the wheel is the name of the flight. Also the name of the 16 players competing in their respective flight. Along with their name is their handicap, the pops that they're getting in the event this weekend. We will spin the wheel twice. That will in turn create our pairings. From there, I will be showing you guys, and give me 1 second here as I go back to the next screen. We will move over to the flight pairings. I will get each flight filled out here on the bracket after we complete each flight's pairing drawings. After that, we will review, we'll talk. We're going to talk about some wild cards this weekend. We're going to talk about who we think some of our favorite picks are, who to be on the lookout for, and it's going to be a very fun show. But before we do that, guys, before we begin this wonderful tradition, we have to first bring in my guests. Travis and Jason are both sick. Hopefully both will be well. Well, hopefully Travis will be well for Saturday. I don't care about Bird. I'll take any advantage I can get. I probably did this today about 30 times where I did random drawings through Champ Flight, and I picked Bird a couple of times. I got paired against him. So let's hope that continues tonight. But before we get started, let me bring on our guests. First, I'd like to bring on, his name is in the introduction, but we have not seen him in quite some time. No, it is not Bradley Gilbert. No, it is not Travis Silkowski. No, it is not Jason Bird. It is Casey Graham.
Hey, how you doing, MD?
Hey, buddy. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, it has been quite some time that I even forgot which night you usually aired on, which is terrible by me, but
that text yesterday, sorry, I'm running late. Don't worry, bud. Show's not till tomorrow. You got 24 hours.
Awesome.
We're good.
Yeah. And I still was almost late.
And you still were almost late, but that is okay. Casey, this is your first event back of the spring season, coming off of a back injury sustained last year towards the playoffs. How are you feeling coming into the season?
Yeah. So just coming off injury. Injury happened right in the middle of the playoffs. Had to withdraw from everything else. I've kind of been watching from the sideline and showing up at the end of tournaments, doing scoring with Travis, trying to help out as much as I can. I've been seeing some new faces, especially in the top 10. There's some names that I don't normally see and a couple I don't even know. So if I can get out there and collect their scorecard and try to meet them and just see what's up. But injury is gone, and we will be making an appearance this weekend.
Well, excited to have you back in play, buddy. It is going to be a great show. It's going to be a great weekend. And joining us tonight, making his debut for the first time ever playing in the San Pedro Match Play, Jeffrey Worm. Yeah, what's going on, buddy?
I'm excited. Everybody tells me how fun this is. So
it is. It is extremely fun. It is. Oh, look at that! I don't know who Jason's referring to. I assume it's you two. Maybe Casey. We haven't. We
I'll
see.
send you a link, Bird.
Oh boy. We do have a question from Miss and Recover Golf, which if you don't follow them, head over to YouTube. Danny Puckett's Facebook or his YouTube channel, his golf YouTube channel. Casey, what year is that hat from?
This is a very, very much throwback. It is 11 years now.
Oh, wow,
2015.
That's some OG
The
shit.
2015 South Texas Match Play travel uniform.
Wow. Okay, well, guys, we have the South Texas Match Play Challenge. We have the San Pedro Match Play this weekend. Jeff, making your first appearance. I know that you're excited. I know that you hear it's fun. What are you most looking forward to about it?
I'm just looking forward to getting out there. I played San Pedro for maybe the second time last week. And man, it's just anything can happen on any hole, you know?
That is
so it's going to be interesting. I feel like that Casey's underscore right there kind of says it's best. Nobody's safe.
Yeah, fair statement. I don't live in San Antonio. When I get to play, I play San Pedro during San Pedro Match Play. It's the only time I ever play. I'm coming into town on Friday. I have 3 different tee times to get my reps in. Not that I think it'll do me any good, but I would like to just get some knowledge again on the course. But Casey, you've been there. You've always had some success and played well at San Pedro. What are you most looking forward to this weekend?
Well, for one, competing, since I've been out of it for the first half of this season. Looking forward to that. Definitely looking forward to seeing how many new players we've had since last year. I know last year we had a couple wives come out and play. That was pretty cool to see. Hopefully we have a few more women that decided to register and play this year. That would be cool to see, and maybe make a good deep run from one of them. Mainly I'm just there's a couple guys that I hope registered that I hope I'm paired up with that I'm looking forward to. And then also the shape of the San Pedro. I haven't seen the course myself. Just hit the range, so I don't really notice what the course looks like. But yeah,
we have a 520 on Friday, so we'll get
definitely seeing the condition of the course and seeing how it plays.
There's going to be a lot of people there who don't know to fear the name Casey Graham, but they gonna learn.
They're standing over a 2-foot putt on the last hole to win the match. They might have to putt that one.
All right, guys. Well, I'm excited. Let's jump right in. We're going to start the night out with Fourth Flight. Fourth Flight, People Lives Matter. We want to start the day off strong, and that means Champ Flight. So I'm going to go ahead and share the screen. We will get this party started. Excuse me while I open up the correct field. A lot of my free time during the week has led up to this moment. I've been making the wheels and even like the little announcement it makes after your name is picked. And I've put way more effort into this. Casey, now Jeff, you may not know this, and there's 25, 30 people out there watching right now. There was a time back in the day, and Casey knows this, where we would be huddled up in the office at San Pedro, and we would be cutting up strips of paper, getting them put into cups. Someone would be doing live Facebook on their camera. Travis would have to write down everything by hand. And we tried to make it look as good as we could. But by God, we figured some stuff out along the way. And here we are, the Wheel of Destiny. So
this is much cleaner.
It's
I'm
so much
say,
cleaner.
For the first time, I'm in the technology age. I only know the wheel.
It was you'd have like maybe 7 or 8 people that would be in the office there at San Pedro, and you'd have to be telling them shut up because we're talking in the background, and it's very hard. Like we're opening up the names and we're going, Jason Bird, and then Travis is going, oh, Jason Bird, and then writing it down on the thing, and it was
It's like the stickers from the fantasy football
pretty.
drafts.
Yeah, it was a mess. We have revolutionized, we have evolved, and here we are, the Wheel of Destiny. So without further ado, let us continue into the future with the Wheel of Destiny as it picks the first 2 names of the San Pedro Match Play event of 2026. Here we go. Get a little sound of the wheel going. And let's see who we have.
And you're going to fill these out top to bottom, correct?
I am
According to
filling
the
these out
bracket.
top to bottom.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Perfect.
Okay. The wheel has spoken. Eugene Delahane. Eugene is getting 6 pops.
Awesome.
And we have through third flight, anywhere from 5 to 9 strokes being given in the flight. Probably the most diverse from a strokes given flight. So it certainly some names here to be on the lookout for as we make our way deeper into the event with these strokes. It only takes one good day at golf to turn, 6, 7, 8 strokes into a massacre. So playing Eugene.
Evans asked a question: is there a setting to speed up the spin? Yeah, it's the same setting that speeds up your golf game.
Oh, burn. Maurice Fox. So our first group is Eugene Delahan and Maurice Fox. Maurice will be getting an additional 2 strokes on top of Eugene. Oh my God. We're moving on. Onward. See who we have next. I need it to spin just a little bit so I can have time to fill out so I have time to fill this shit out. Ooh. Is it gonna hang on?
Yeah.
Okay, that is Greg Richter. That is South Texas Match Play Challenge team member Greg Richter making
partner,
his way.
Greg
Your
Richter.
Your
For
partner,
South Texas.
Greg Richter
Match
for South
player.
Texas. Greg Richter. Has anyone ever tried to use his golf clubs before? I just want to call that out because his friggin' driver is longer than I am. It also, I think he has like an 88-gram shaft in it or something like that. Like it's a training aid club.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Like it's like an orange whip.
6'8", size matters. This is my third flight pick right here.
I think
really?
that's a strong pick.
I was going to tell him to not call off Sunday just yet.
Wow.
He's clutch
I
putter,
got it.
man.
Got
Clutch
it for
putter.
everybody.
Next on the board, playing Greg Richter in the second match of third flight. That is Martin Banugli. Martin will be getting 9 strokes. I feel like that's a tough number to have to start out with first thing. 9 strokes, that means that Greg is giving him 3 pops. I think that could be a little bit of a challenge. That is not, you need to come out firing at San Pedro. There's not a lot of opportunities to go win on the last 5 or 6 holes. You have to come out screaming.
Yeah, who knows? The pops may not even matter. When we start tee times, the wind's going to be 15, 20 miles an hour on Saturday. Projected right now. So
I think it goes up to 30 at some point in time on Saturday.
Does it really?
Yeah.
I have not been paying attention to it. We don't tee off. The first tee time will be with Champ Flight. They will be teeing off first, starting at 3 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. That's certainly a development I was not aware of. But that is certainly good to know as we get closer to be paying attention to what that wind's going to be doing. To your point,
Tiny
Casey, tiny greens and lots of wind. It may not necessarily matter. But interesting enough, we will see how that continues to play out. So let's move on to the next pairing here. The Wheel of Destiny has chosen. Come on. Give me Natalie. Come on. Natalie Keeney. Natalie Keeney making her debut. The San Pedro match play. Some of you may or may not know that is the wonderful aunt of our very own Casey Graham. Casey, and she was a winner at Monster Day as well. I have to. Are you biased here, Casey? Is there some favoritism here?
Let's see who she's matched up against.
Hedging some bets.
Practice those 3-footers. Practice those 3-footers. They're going to be important.
Golly, are they going to be important? No putts given. Ooh. Is it going to go? Is it going to go? Okay. So, we have Natalie Keeney playing against Charles Klein. Charles will be giving away 3 strokes to Miss Natalie. I think that's not something to kind of ignore. Again, the wind is going to be what it's going to be, but still, 3 strokes in your first match is not necessarily easy or something fun to have to give away right away.
Right. Yep.
I think the pressure feels on the moment you realize that. Let's see who else we got going. And do me a favor, continue to work the comments for me. Let me see what's going on so I can. Stephen Evans. Damn, family wins more than Casey. Wow.
That's okay. That's okay.
All right. We have Scott Colt. Scott Colt, 6 pops. Scott is playing. Let's see who he is playing against. I believe it's going to be Bill Cohn. Let's see.
Looks like it.
I think so.
Bill Cohn. That is 1 pop for Scott Colt. That is
that's gonna be a good match.
I think that's a good match. I think that's one of those matches that you can go out there and watch. I think that's a good battle. Even Travis, first thing he says, that's a good match because that is a solid match. Bill Cohn has been playing well. Scott's got some game. I'm excited to see that. I'm definitely going to have to adjust the wheel time. Okay, so next up, is he going to get there?
Yeah.
Jacob Crabtree. I am unfamiliar with Jacob Crabtree's game, so I cannot speak to what he'll do, but he's getting 7 strokes, and that is a scary number to hear. I think no matter
from an unknown player,
From an unknown player, I don't like 7 strokes. Jacob Crabtree will be playing against, though. Who will he be playing against? See if he'll be playing against my boy Willie. Come on, Willie.
That's what it's looking like.
That is Willie. Oh my goodness. Jacob Crabtree, 7 pops. Willie Nelson, 7 pops. That is a straight up match. I've been playing with Willie Nelson a lot. I play with Willie Nelson every team event. I play with him on off weeks. He's playing pretty good golf right now. His scoring at rack was good. His wedges are always solid. His putter is very consistent. I am excited to follow that match for sure.
That one's going to go 15 holes.
It certainly feels like it. I will be interested. I think we have to go back and look. I might go back to last year just to get a general line. But Casey, you've been around long enough. You are our official historian. I mean, statistically, how many matches do you think end up going into extra innings?
I bet you we have like 2 or 3 each day.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, I would say 2 or 3 each day.
I was gonna say 2 a flight minimum.
I mean, I went in extra holes last year, so
I went extra holes twice.
Yeah, so I mean, I think, in the beginning we're gonna have, a lot more that will carry in extra.
It's usually a little bit further into the match before we get to more carryovers, but I do feel like we definitely see. I feel like we see like 6 to 8.
I feel like Willie's opponents need to understand that they have to give back a chip if they beat him too.
Yeah. That's a great point. We'll make that an official announcement on Saturday. All right, next match will consist of Jeff Zimlich. I am unfamiliar with Jeff. I apologize, Jeff. You will have to introduce yourself to me and say, "Hey, dumbass, you mispronounced my name, and I hope I get to play you and kick your ass." I apologize. Jeff Zimlich will be playing against none other than, come on, show me David Felsen. Oh, just snuck in. Richard Alcorta. Richard Alcorta will be playing as a 6 handicap. Corda, can't spell. He will be playing as a 6 handicap, which means another 3 strokes for our winner, or another 3 strokes for Jeff in that match. There is only really one. I think I have to double check here. There are only 2 matches so far that are playing straight up. Everyone else is getting anywhere between 1 to 3 pops, which is that just makes it tough.
Bird has named that 4th fighter comment as valid until one kicks your butt.
Yeah, I don't forget the names of the ones who kicked my ass.
It's because funny. I mean, 3rd flight, 4th flight. I guess it's the same
3rd flight. Okay, Rob Mabry. Again, we're playing the game of Name That 4th Fighter. He's a 5 handicapper, though, at San Pedro. So Rob's got a little bit more game. I know that because he has one of the lowest handicaps in the flight. Rob is last year's Open champ. Correct, yes.
Yes.
Jason Bird, you're only getting 1 pop. That is 1 pop from me. And everyone, Jason Bird is sick. He's ugly and he's weak. Take advantage. Playing against Rob, we have one of 3 names left to pick. This always helps simplify.
Thinking about Jordan's flu game is what he's thinking.
So far, he's been sick, and then he said, I might have to work. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make the tournament. Bird's going to break his arm before he gets to Thursday night, and it's going to be magically healed by the time he gets there on Saturday afternoon.
Of course.
Brad Haddon. Yeah, you know it, Casey. That is a typical Bird thing. Something's wrong. Something's always wrong for Bird 5 minutes before. And then he gets to the doctor, and then he gets better, and then he's like, the doctor said I made an amazing recovery faster than anybody's ever healed from this. Brad Haddon is playing Rob Mabry. They are both 5 handicappers. They are playing straight up, which means our final pairing is David Felsing and Andrew Huddleston. I am going to have to spin the wheel because I don't know. Andrew's name is too goddamn long, and I don't know what his handicap is. And I probably could have figured that out.
Was top
Maybe next year we can make a bigger circle.
Maybe next year
he was top 4 or 5 last year in the match play.
Well, technically, I have to spin this because I need to get the top name and the bottom name. So Andrew Huddleston is an 8.
Okay.
So Andrew Huddleston and David Felson. Andrew Huddleston as an 8, and David Felsing is a 6. Give me 1 second here, folks, while I clean up the board here. I'm going to remove. Remaining is David Felsing. So I am going to share our screen and bring us over here. We're going to do a quick recap of the flight.
David Felsing was 4th place in last year's match play.
Did
Wow.
someone put that in there, or is that part of the notes you
No.
made 5 minutes before you got on?
I looked up.
Yeah, that's what
real
I thought.
quick.
All righty. Oh shit, I just wrote Fox, so I apologize. Eugene Delahan, 6 pops, playing against Mr. Fox at 6 pops. They're playing straight up. I apologize to 4th flighters. You guys are an integral part of the tour. I need to get to know you guys better. That's why I play with Willie Nelson, so I can get put in your flight now. I'm working on it. Then we have Greg Richter and Martin Bonugli. God, I hope I'm saying that right. Greg Richter, a 6 handicapper, playing against Martin, a 9 handicapper. That is 3 pops to the good for Martin. Natalie Keeney is playing Charles Klein. Natalie's getting, I was thinking it when I said it, 3 pops on Charles Klein. I spelt Natalie's name wrong. I know that. Everyone leave me alone.
I was just about typing email up.
Fuck, I don't care. I don't care. You two literally just have to be there and just try to talk and contribute. I have to do everything. So if I misspell someone's name, shut the fuck up.
Roger that.
Scott Colt playing Bill Cohn, 1 pop there in the good for Scott. Jacob Crabtree and Willie Nelson straight up. Jeff Zimlich, a 9 handicapper, playing Rich Alcorda, a 6 handicap, 3 for Jeff. Rob Mabry against Brad Haddon, Andrew Huddleston, and David Felsing, rounding out 3rd flight. Any names standing out to you there? I gotta pick Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson's my favorite in the bracket. I think Natalie and Willie are my 2 picks.
I'm sticking with Richter. I watched clutch putting from that guy during the match play.
Okay, there you go.
I'm gonna go with handicap on this one and say that 2 9s carry the load all the way to the final. So
I think that
whoever's carrying a 9, that's who I'm taking.
Jeff, Natalie, and Martin are both 9s. I mean, again, I think that's a lot of pops. I think that does a lot of good. I still stay with Natalie and with Willie, but I think it's a fair pick there, Casey Graham. So there it is, guys. We will have an official board the day of the event. Everything will be printed out, handwritten. Everything will be spelled correctly.
Fox is an 8.
Fox is an 8.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's right. I'm sitting there
No
talking
problem.
and typing.
Everything else
Fox
is
is an
great.
8. Thank you. Travis making fun of us, and Jason Bird, convenient pick, Casey Graham. No favoritism there. So, guys, after the show tonight, we will have. I'm gonna clean this up, and we will get it posted. But this will come out on the second notification as well. It'll have the tee times on it. And then we will have a clean large bracket, 2 brackets, the winner's bracket and the loser's bracket that we'll work off of throughout Saturday to Sunday. So now we are moving on to second flight, and let's get ready to rumble.
There are going to be some matches in second flight.
Second flight's going to have some matches.
Yes.
I bet every flight's going to have matches.
Well, I think it's going to be first and second flight to me are going to be just anybody can win. Just great matches all around.
Okay. We are ready to go. This is second flight. This is the second flight of the night. This is the third flight of the event. Here we go. It's on. My 9 is based off my first tournament with you guys, which was my third full round after taking 5
That's
years
all
off.
right.
Not saying I won't be 9
I mean,
strokes, but I feel
did
guilty.
we get his name right? Is what I want to know.
Well, now that I know he's not a
Burns.
9, go fuck himself. I don't care. In the first match of second flight, Eric Cortina. I don't know you, but you're a 4 handicap.
I know over the years, first flight's kind of been that stacked flight, but I have a weird feeling that this second flight's going to be kind of the bloodied up flight this year.
It certainly could be. Playing against Eric Cortina, the 4 handicap, is Roland de la Garza. Roland sporting a 4 handicap. Roland's a good player. Roland is a very solid player. That is I don't know Eric. I can't say what the matchup will look like. But,
He likes it out there.
But Roland is a very consistent golfer. I got nothing but love for Roland. I think that's going to be a fun match. Moving on.
Ooh.
Dale Beavers.
Another 4.
Dale Beavers, another 4, though he's a 10 in my heart. Thank you. A little slow to get it. Against Mr. Mark Wanky. Wanky. As a 5. Again, don't know the matchup. But I know Dale Beavers, and I know Dale Beavers is a fine golfer. Mark will be getting a hop on Dale. So we will have to watch that and see how that one plays out as we move on to our next pairing. Nathan Cartwright, it looks like, maybe. Nathan Cartwright playing as a 4. Nathan will be playing against none other than the following. Oh, is it going to get there? It just nestles in. He will be playing against none other than Scotty Latida Williams. Scotty Williams, sporting a 4 handicap. Hopefully Nathan doesn't get distracted by Scotty's charm. It's as dangerous as his wedge game. So we have in that next group Nathan Cartwright, Scotty Williams, going toe-to-toe, no pops. We're on to our next group. Next, Mr. Rick Thies. Playing as a 5 handicapper, he will be going up against who? We will soon find out. It's entertaining for you? Oh, it just snuck in. Monty Morales. The all-knowing wheel has decided, folks. Monty Morales playing as a 4 handicap. And that means that Rick is going to be getting 1 hop in his first match of the weekend. Moving on. Ed Mitchell. Oh, Ed Mitchell. Don't let the limp fool you.
I think he made a deep run one year.
I believe he did. He's coming off hip surgery. He had knee replacement surgery or hip surgery. I think it was knee replacement. But he's back. He's feeling good. Played well at Brack. Ed Mitchell's certainly a name to watch out for. He can be dangerous.
Might be easier on the knee to play the short course.
You gotta think that would be the case. Certainly an easier walk. Nothing confuses me more than Scotty Williams and William Scott. I get backwards all the time with it.
God, I hope they play each other.
I believe they have played each other before, though. I don't know if they played together in a regular season event as like they didn't play as a team, but they played together in the same group, and it was certainly one of the more confusing groups to have to call to the tee box. All right, here we go. Oh, maybe. Nope,
Cody
it's gonna Cody Green.
Number 2 in the points standings.
I know, right there. Gonna have a tough match to start, maybe.
I mean, before we get to the spin, 5 names on the board. There's a 40% chance he is giving up a stroke in his first match.
3 of those match play team winners.
And 3 of those are match play team members, and they are scary good.
Ooh.
Oh, Kendall Murray. Kendall Murray will hit the ball lefty. He'll hit the ball righty. It don't matter. Kendall Murray getting 5 pops. He is getting 1 pop in his match against Cody. That's a fun match to watch.
That might be the feature match. Maybe
that might be the feature match of Second Flight right there. But we'll still see. There are 4 previous match play team members, South Texas match play team members on the board right now that will be playing against each other.
Like I said, Second Flight stacked.
Second Flight is stacked. Okay. That is 2025 team member Darren Cormier. Darren is getting 5 pops. Darren, he has played match play before. He has been under stress of having to beat out an individual competitor.
Having a good year too.
He is having a good year to start. So I pity the fool who gets him.
Uh-oh.
GG. And he's going to get one of the few players I ever know. Maybe one of the most generous match play players in the history of the tour.
Oh,
Greg Graff.
My God.
His daughter being a new SAPD officer, I'm not sure you want to test it.
Here's what I know about Greg Graff. He's a gentle giant. He will offer you a win on a hole that you lost because it's the right thing to do, even though it's not. And he's just the jolliest green giant. Like, I love Greg Graff. That's a good match. That's another one of those matches. Which leaves us with Charles Clark and Danny Puckett. We got to spin to see who's going to be top and bottom of that group. But we've got Danny Puckett playing against Charles Clark. I'm going to go and say that might be my feature group.
Well, and you've got Danny with the cameras. You know, what kind of an effect is that going to have on Charles?
As long as I have to play with clothes on, I'm fine. But Charles Clark is playing good golf right now too. That dude grinds his ass off at the range. He's practicing, getting ready to play. He is ready to go. And Danny Puckett, same thing. I don't get to play with Danny very often, but now I can watch everything he does on the golf course, thankfully. So I've started to build up my knowledge on Danny's game.
Revealing his secrets.
Revealing secrets. I think that's a really, really fun matchup. Give me 1 second here, folks, while I clean this, and we will go ahead and get a look at it. Okay. So in second flight, trying to get this moved in a little bit. We have Eric Cortina playing against Roland De La Garza, Dale Beavers against Mark Wank at 5, Nathan Cartwright against Scotty Williams, Rick Thies against Monty Morales, Ed Mitchell against Will Scott, Cody Green against Kendall Murray, Darren Cormier at 5, against Greg Graff at 4 strokes, Danny Puckett and Charles Clark straight up.
Ooh.
Let me get let's get some feedback. Let's get some first reactions to that flight and to those pairings.
Right now, Bird is putting his mortgage on Greg Graff.
Not the first time he's done that.
Okay.
He's been homeless before. Maybe not this time, but there have been times. I mean, I think those last 3 groups.
I think the bottom half of that bracket is
the bottom half is
pretty stout.
I think
obviously a lot more known names. So maybe everybody's focus will be on that bottom half, and someone comes out from the top.
It's not a bad thing to be.
I'm going to go with Will Scott.
I'm going to go with Scotty Williams.
You guys are both paid.
Scotty Williams doesn't pay me, except in hugs and friendship. But if I have to go based on top half and bottom half, fine. I'm going to say, I think Greg Graff. I think Greg's just been there, done that. And I want Dale Beavers to be elite this weekend. I'm going to say Dale Beavers. I'm going to say Greg Graff. Did we get who else? Who am I missing here?
No,
Anyone?
I mean
that Kendall Murray versus Cody Green could have some implications right off the get-go.
I hope that let's see, is that Mark? I hope Mark makes it and that you're pronouncing his name wrong the entire weekend and he doesn't tell you till Sunday.
I mean, I don't have to pronounce anybody's name because I just have to play. So, Jason Bird, don't tell me what to do. I'll spin the wheel in my damn time that I want. You're making up being sick. I don't need this shit. I'll just log off right now and go home. Oh, wait. I'm already home. I'm not afraid to take my toys and leave. We are on to first flight, people.
It's stacked.
First flight is stacked. Jason Bird spent more time, and there was a wait list, and we had to move down the wait list. And I don't want to make accusations, but Jason Bird as A16 in the flight, I think he was trying to call people in the lower to try and get himself pushed.
Wow.
So some people are saying, that's just what I've heard, and the rumor I recently started, but that's what I've heard.
Rumor I recently started.
And Charles Romero, last year's runner-up, right?
He was.
I think Armgo was up there too.
And we're coming out hot. You know him. You may love him. Oh my God, I didn't have it up.
You didn't have it
I
up.
was gonna say we missed something.
Oh my God.
Oh,
This is why my parents are fucking disappointed in me. Thanks for calling stuff out, guys.
Conspiracy. I thought you were building the damn thing.
I
don't
did
know.
too. I thought this was gonna be like a reveal
I
or
certainly
some
wasn't. I'm gonna respin.
Oh,
No one saw it.
respin. Whoa.
I'm gonna respin. And we're gonna kick it off with
Same person it landed on before.
the exact same person it landed on before. Willie Nichols, 3 handicap. And just for everyone at home, in case you are wondering, I have no way to manipulate the wheel. I use this specific website because They tell you straight up you can't manipulate it. I've tried. So you cannot manipulate it. I apologize. It is what it is, but we are going to have to live with the matches we get. Moving on, Willie Nichols. Who is Willie Nichols, the man who just never seems to be missing?
Oh, I get Willie Nichols.
Jeffrey Wern.
Right
already
off the bat.
Already down one.
Already
to
down
Willie
one.
Nichols. Oh my God.
Well,
Jeff
the
Wern.
suspense is over for me.
The show doesn't matter anymore for Jeff. He is checked out. Jeff, how do you feel about playing Willie Nichols round one?
Man, there's nobody in this first. There's nobody on that wheel I want to play. So
I don't like any of them either.
Willie and I will just have to figure that one out. So it should be fun. I know that.
That's a good match. That's a good battle. I'm excited to see it. Let's move on to our next match. I mean, the names here. Ooh, here we go.
Oh, my pods.
Oh, your pods.
Coming off a cookie high.
The wheel has spoken, and Greg
Top 10 in the points. Top 10 in the points.
Top 10.
Riding Wern's coattails.
E.H. Taylor, Mr. Lewis. E.H. Taylor.
All right, here we go. Shut up, bird. Out here.
Do I need to time him out?
I'm going to block it.
I'll give him I'll give him 300 seconds.
All right, everybody. Playing against Mr. Kehoe is none other than Michael Carroll.
God.
Micah Carroll.
What a match for round one.
What a start to the night.
Ooh.
Oh, and Micah gets one. Interesting.
Micah under 10 feet with that putter. Just cold.
Yeah, I mean, wow. That's an awesome match.
Keogh coming off 5 birdies last week, though.
Wow.
Is Keogh paying you to say anything else good about him?
All right.
Oh, my God. This is probably one of the people I would not want to play. There's a guy in Houston right now that quit golf because Tim Blunt made so many putts against him in the match play. That guy quit golf, guaranteed.
Yeah, I mean, I feel bad for anybody whose name is about to be landed on because, like, he's just so goddamn consistent.
Oh my God.
No.
What a great putter.
Honestly.
Poor Austin.
I mean, Austin's
I don't
got
know.
the Oak Hills greens he plays now. I don't know.
There's a reason why he's down to a 2.
I mean, Austin Perriman giving up 2 pops to Tim. First match of the weekend. That is another good matchup.
Nick.
But we'll see what
Nick
happens.
is playing some good golf right now.
All right.
Alan Collins.
You just better hope, Nick, that Alan's not hitting a lefty out of a creek.
All right, here we go.
Plenty of trees there. Could happen.
Plenty of trees there.
I've been in them.
Going up against
number 4 on the points list.
Nick Lewis. Nick Lewis is playing some stupid good golf right now.
He really is.
But he's given 2 pops to Allen. I think that creates a pretty fun matchup there. And we're off. Come on. All right. Andrew Reynolds. I don't know Andrew. Should I know Andrew? Andrew Reynolds will be playing against. Oh,
Senior.
Dennis Danowski.
Double D.
Dennis Danowski. Oh, dear Lord. That is
Wow.
a straight up match.
Gets to
The Danaus
3 there. Okay.
gets. That is a straight up match between the two, though.
That could be interesting.
The trick is you want to offer Dennis a cold beverage prior. Get him started early. Next up, Logan Armga. That's another one of those names that every time, that's a name you watch out for. And he's had some very good golf out at San Pedro in previous years.
He has. I think he had a pretty good year last year. He had a good run, I think.
He had a great run last year. He had a phenomenal run last
Apparently,
year.
apparently, Bird is saying that's senior, not junior.
It is senior.
Senior.
But he still might enjoy Brewski.
Oh, he
Yes.
definitely will enjoy it.
Oh, he definitely will. Logan Armga, dangerous. He made a good run last year. Let's see who he's going to have to go up against. Oh, is he going to get there? Is he going to get there?
Mm-hmm.
David Thomas. David Thomas, South Texas Match Play Challenge team member, new father. There is a whole thing. I remember back a couple of years ago, Bryson said that new dads on tour statistically had a better chance of winning. I don't remember specifically why, but I do remember a lot of women offering to bear his child. And frankly, that's the same rumor I heard about David Thomas. Because David Thomas, the man's a GOAT. He is the GOAT. David Thomas against Logan Armga, that is a very solid matchup. Straight up, mind you. That's going to be fun to watch. We are down to the last 4 players of First Flight. Let's see where we end up. Oh. Listen, if I show up to a match and I'm playing against a dude who's got a big friggin' mustache on his golf bag, I'm leaving. I don't want any part of that.
Didn't he get into the final without losing last year?
I believe that was the case.
Mm.
But again, the golf bag itself.
A very long time.
If you don't get a little thrown by his golf bag with his own face embroidered on it in that stash, I don't know what you're doing. You're going to be afraid. I'm afraid. Playing against one of the friendliest gentlemen on the planet and probably one of the best mustaches on the planet, he's going to have to go up against Corey Frazier or Corey Frazier, depending on how you want to spell it. Corey Frazier.
Charles getting one there.
Yep.
That's a
That'll be
big
an interesting
advantage for
match.
Charles.
Corey's got good short game.
That's a huge advantage. But again, I think one of the hardest pieces here is the wind, right? Like, I haven't seen San Pedro. I cannot speak to its conditions of the green. I can't speak to the condition of the rough. But, I mean, there's a lot of places that you can't miss. Getting up and down to elevated greens is hard. Jesus, Bird. Corey thrives on the idea of kill them with kindness. I'm interested to see how that match plays. But I don't know. I think Charles getting a pop there against Corey being Corey, I think that plays straight up. I'm going to say that plays straight up. So that means Captain Kent and Kevin Keeney are going to play each other. We're going to spin the wheel just to see who gets to have the name on the top of it, of the bracket versus the bottom. And that is Captain Kent. Captain Kent getting 2 pops, playing against none other than Kevin, the uncle of Casey Keeney. I believe he is also the husband to a other golfer in the field, Natalie in 4th flight. Can you confirm that, Casey Graham?
Yes.
Confirmed. Married couple in the field. We haven't seen that since the Harders came out to play, and Miss Harder ran the gauntlet there. Kevin Keeney, there you go. Let us move over to look now at that bracket. Please give me one moment, and if for some reason you can't see my screen, freaking call it out before I start doing shit. Please and thank you. There we are. So, what were you going to say?
I was going to say to Travis's comment there, they may not even meet up in the consolation.
That they may not. I mean, they may meet in the winners
both
bracket.
Run the table.
They may meet in the finals.
That's right.
Yes,
I would love to see this match, and if I had to play at the same time, I'd probably forfeit and watch this match and record the whole thing.
Here's my question, though. Let's say it comes down to the championship. You have Kevin Keeney. You have Natalie Keeney. They both asked you to caddy for them. Who do you pick?
Probably claim being sick like Bird.
I think Kevin's if Kevin's a smart man, he just bows out of that one.
If he's smart, yes. So first match of Saturday, Willie Nichols against, some say, the underdog, a first timer, untested, Jeff Wern.
Let's go.
That's a good match. I think I want to say this is kind of the best match in there, but Hio versus Carroll. I mean, I don't like that. I love it, but I feel bad because one of them goes to the losers bracket immediately.
There's a lot of success, a lot of recent success in that too, in this event.
Yeah. Timmy B against Austin Perriman. Timmy's getting 2 pops.
I just want to know the mileage of putts that get sunk in that group.
You know what, though? I think it's gonna. I don't know what condition San Pedro's in. I think it's tough to drain putts out there consistently. But I suck, so that might be me. But either way, I think the Austin hits the ball 1.5 miles, though. I get interested. It's always interesting when you come here and it gets kind of boiled down to 170 yards and in. It is really going to be, I think, like every match, it's going to come down to who hits more greens than reg here.
Yes.
So Timmy B and Austin Perriman, that's a good matchup. Alan Collins, Nick Lewis, Nick playing really strong golf. Alan, very consistent. He gets better and better every week. You got Andrew Reynolds against Danowski Sr. Straight up, that is an interesting match to watch. Logan Armga against DT, David Thomas. Straight up, another fun match. Logan has had more recent success out there than David has, but at the same time, David's still a pretty damn good golfer and still a good match. Carlos Romero against Corey Frazier. They each have their own individual reasons why that's a just straight match. And Captain Kent versus Kevin Keeney. I mean, Captain Kent's sneaky. Dude is sneaky. But so's Kevin. And Kevin's been playing good golf. Like, I think, again, when you get into these lower handicaps, you get lower flights. I think first flight and second flight, or first flight and champ flight are literally going to be straight up who hits the greens.
Yeah,
that's all it's going to come down to.
I think just like I said in third flight, the highest handicap. I think the highest handicap comes out of first flight in that one. You know,
I
with
mean,
everybody being so similar as far as golfers, their handicaps don't vary that much, and everybody makes kind of the same mistakes. It's just going to come down to tying a bunch of holes, and those, I think the pops are just going to outweigh the ties. That's
yeah,
my opinion.
I would normally agree with you if it was 2 or 3 pops. But I think when you're playing straight up, or you're only giving one stroke. I mean, you're giving that stroke up on hole number 4. That
Mhm.
hole is. I don't think. I think no matter who you are, it's going to play a little bit longer. That green is always a little weird to look at, and then depending on which way the wind's blowing, I mean,
Could play over 200 yards in that wind
yeah,
this weekend.
it really is going to come down to out of first flight specifically, who's a better long irons player. That's going to be one of the most challenging shots of the day. I think it's gonna, with the handicaps being so close, it's gonna come down to who's striping the irons just a little bit better than the other guy that day. You got to make those pop holes count. You can kind of get away with it with 2 or 3 pops of space, but I think if you got one pop, one moment.
Oh, there's so many good golfers in that group. It's just gonna
Yeah.
who has their good round.
I mean,
If you're off, you're out.
it's crazy to think.
That's
I mean,
true.
it is very weird to think that half that flight ends up in the loser bracket and is going to have to fight their way out of it. That's just so many good names, so many consistent golfers. It's going to be, again, it's another fun flight to watch. So we will obviously be keeping an eye on that throughout the weekend.
The
But-
chipper is getting some love in the comments.
Yeah, it's the most disgusting thing on the planet.
Hey,
Right after MD's putting stroke.
I played a round of golf
Bitch!
against MD and Travis last year, and that damn chipper. It didn't
Yeah, it's
matter
'cause you
if it
played
was
against
70 yards
Travis.
from a tree. It didn't matter if it was greenside. I think he hit it out of a bunker once. I'm not sure if he hit it off the tee, but it didn't matter. It was like a foot every time he hit it.
I already paid my deposit. I am renting Travis's chipper for the weekend.
Oh my god.
Locked in, ready. You can have 14 clubs in the bag. I had space for it. So, I mean, the worst case scenario is I win the whole thing. More than likely, I skull fuck it and I'm out.
Yeah.
It's very likely. Like, just, we're fine. Moving on, our final flight of the night.
This is my favorite flight.
Travis, can you see the wheel now?
Yes, we're good.
All right, it's going to get interesting.
Steve Evans, spin the wheel. I have work at 5. Does he mean 5 a.m. or... I don't fucking work for you, Steve Evans. I'm hosting a friggin' show. I've got people to entertain. I've got bosses that I'm trying to make proud. So we're going to do this right.
Oh, you got Coy Breen out there pretty scared of you.
That's probably the only player that could say that.
That's the only player I think that has ever said that. And he's saying it because, I mean, I wouldn't want to play with me either. There's a laundry list of people that don't want to play with me, but not because they're scared of me. It's because they're like, fucking, that guy's annoying as shit. So let's start with Champ Flight and let's see what's happening here because Steve Evans has so much stuff to do and he needs me to get the flight done. The fuck up. I hope I pick him first.
Oh, come on. Get to bird. Get to bird.
Get the bird. Get the bird.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got right off the get-go.
Is that tea time number 1?
That is tea time number 1.
Of
God,
course
that
it
is
And it
that
would
is
be
so
bird.
frustrating. That is so frustrating. Because it's look, he's already blowing up our text group chat.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Is chosen is the title
Tribute.
on that.
Yeah. Again, I have
in Facebook.
I
That's
have a
what
lot of
I
free
wanna
time.
touch.
Oh my God! If there is a God, it's my name next. Please give me Jason Bird.
Oh, I hope.
Give me Jason Bird. Lord, bear me strength. I don't even see my name.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Is it going to
Please
carry?
play Sean. Oh,
Oh, Brandon Lee.
Jason Bird starting off the event because of course, but he will be playing against Brandon Leach, who will be giving Jason Bird one stroke.
That's unbelievable.
God,
One.
that's
I don't
it
know
would.
Brandon Leach. Is this his first event?
This, I believe, will be one of his first couple of events. I don't.
Interesting.
But he's
Knock
going to have
off
to
the
play.
point leader. Knock him off,
Nah,
Brandon, if you
dude.
can hear us. Knock off
Oh
the
my
point
God.
leader.
There's no one I'm rooting for more in the entire event than Brandon Leach.
I mean, is there an I Heart Brandon Leach shirt we can
Dude,
buy?
I'm about to make it. For those of you out there looking, I'm wearing a San Pedro Match Play 2018. Jason Bird won that year. I have Jason Bird right there.
Oh,
And the bracket from that year.
Mikey D.
Oh, get out of there. Oh, no.
Yep. Suspense is going to be over.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I don't care anymore now. God damn it.
Yeah, show may end right here.
MD, what a piece of shit. Give me Coy.
Uh-oh. How many do you
Please.
get?
I get 2.
Wow. Can we double check to make sure that's right? I think it's.
I believe. Oh. Don't go. I want. No! Stay! Okay. I will be
Kirby.
playing against Kirby Gorzel. Kirby will be giving MD a pop.
That's gotta
Well-
feel good, huh? Knowing that you're gonna get one going in.
Well, I'm already down 2, so I need that. I need all the pops I can get. I need all the help that I can get. Oh no. What happened? It didn't delete his name. It's deleted. It's all fine. Don't worry, everybody. Moving on. Oh, I
have
just
a
want
chance
Steven
now.
Adams.
Coy Green. I hope Evans is picked last.
I hope he is too.
Okay,
Oh,
there's DD Jr.
I'm just gonna call him Little DD. Little DD.
I think we just Danowski Jr. would be fine.
Dennis Danowski getting 2 pops. Who is he playing against? I'm just gonna call him Little DD. Oh, DD. If I beat Kirby and for some reason Brandon happens to lose to Jason, I would get to play Jason. Dennis Danowski getting 2
Jeff,
pops.
mute your phone.
Jeff, mute your stuff, you rookie. Logan Hill is our next player. He will be playing against Dennis Danowski.
Straight up.
That is straight up, yo. All right, here we go.
Is there someone that's not playing that typically plays that's kind of a surprise?
Trevor Bailey playing.
Oh, all of us
Oh,
getting
no.
our draw early.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
who wants
no.
it? Tell me in the comments who wants it.
Who wants to punch their ticket home early?
Yeah, I wouldn't. I'll tell you that right now.
This, golly. I legitimately don't want to have to play Casey. Which one of you rookies is doing this?
My ear pods went out, so it came on the other one.
Charge your shit before you get on my cameras. Mark Pacheski.
Ooh.
Oh, that is a marquee matchup.
3:00, so only a moderate buzz too. That's gonna be tough.
Relatively sober Mark Pacheski, you're freaking screwed.
Yeah. Close, not sober.
And
relatively.
he's giving Casey Graham a pop. Oh man, that's not fair.
I like hearing that.
Casey's gonna be like at the range with him, be like, "Let me buy you a 6-pack, bud. Let's split a 6-pack." I don't want to have to play Trevor no matter what.
I'm not afraid of
Such
Trevor
a good
Bailey.
short game. Oh, it's going to be...
Trevor Bailey
Hunter
can't turn
Jim-
in a scorecard correctly, so he might just DQ himself.
Ooh. But if he was playing Greg Graff would let him get away with it.
Yeah, but I'm not Greg Graff.
No, you are not. Having to play Hunter John is none other than.
Mm-mm.
Come on. Is he going to stay there?
Oh.
Okay. That's a vibe.
Oh, shit. Brad gets 2. Okay.
Brad gets 2.
Brad is striking the ball really good right now, too.
Well, if you're going to buy a set of blades, you better strike the ball well.
Oh, he's got some blades now, huh?
I don't know if he's still playing the Rory Protos. I think he bought them, realized it was a mistake, and then switched back.
I
But-
played them
Multiple
last
times,
week,
right?
and he had some Callaway AI iron.
Oh.
So we will see.
Yeah, you're right, Danny. We don't need scorecards at this.
Yeah.
Maybe I am in trouble then, huh?
Mr. Weston Irie, man. Weston Irie. Weston Irie, I haven't seen Weston in a hot minute, but he's I have played with him a lot. He's been a roommate of mine on tour travels, a teammate of mine in South Texas Match Play Challenge. I do love Weston. Let's see who he is playing against.
Also, really good short game.
Some say he and I are doppelgangers for each other.
Oh.
And he will be playing against none other than Coy Breen. I think that's a perfectly good matchup. And I mean, Weston getting a pop is I don't know. I think that goes either way. I think that's tough. We are down to the final 4 players: Alex Pissarro, Sean Vidal, Trevor Bailey, and Jim Ekman. We will find out those final pairings coming up. Casey,
After the commercial.
After the commercial. Welcome, Sham Wow.
If Coy and Weston were playing at Brack, I'd give the advantage to Coy. But who knows what's going to happen in San Pedro?
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and make the early call. It's Alex Pissarro.
Good job, man. You're doing great.
You know, when you do this as long as I have, you get good at calling this stuff.
You figured it out with 4 names left.
Listen, my mom always said it. The doctors did confirm it. I'm special. Next up against Alex Pissarro. The wheel has determined that Trevor Bailey nailed it. That Trevor Bailey will be playing against Alex Pissarro. I think that's a great match. Trevor coming off a recent win. Alex coming off a recent win. I'm going to have to say Trevor's is more impressive because he had to carry all of Jason Bird. So, I mean...
Alex is number 7, though, points land. So
And
Alex is number
one
7.
of them will have to come through the losers bracket.
Yeah, I don't know. That's
Ooh.
you talk about it and then it's like
one of those guys could play 14 times.
Yeah, that's
One of those guys is going to be being someone's second loss,
yeah.
potentially. Like, you're going to have to draw them in a loser's bracket, and you're going to be like, great. Thanks.
My senses are telling me Sean Vidal is going to be our name pick next.
And who's he going to play against?
I can't tell you.
Jason's going to come in
We'll
here
have
and
to
bet his
wait.
mortgage on the next name.
Sean Vidal playing Jim Ekman. Oh, that's not Kim Ekman. It's Jim Ekman, MD. Hard to spell. Jim Ekman is getting 2 pops. Sean Vidal getting 1 pop. That is your final match in Champ Flight. OMFG. We did it, guys. We made it all the way. We made it to the end of the bracket. I'm excited. I'm proud of us. I'm going to go ahead and close out the out the wheel of destiny because I don't need it anymore. But
That
we
is
are
correct.
going to make our way back, and we are going to run through the 4 flights, the pairings, and we will talk about who we think some of the potential players are here for coming in to the weekend. So in Champ Flight, we have Jason Bird against Brandon Leach. Potentially that winner will be playing against either Kirby Gorzel or yours truly, MD. You have Dennis Danowski playing against Logan Hill straight up. You have Casey Graham and Mark Kacheski playing. Casey Graham getting 1 pop on Mark Kacheski is a big deal. That's a big deal. Hunter John playing Brad Gilbert. Bradley getting an extra stroke out there on the day on Hunter John. You have Weston Irie against Coy Breen. I mean, I get Weston's getting the pop, but Coy is Coy. Like, that's a good match in my opinion. I like that one. Alex Pissarro against Trevor Bailey, I think is a really strong matchup. Trevor is elite. But when Alex is hot, that game is just as good as it gets. And then Sean Vidal and Jim Ekman rounding out Champ Flight. That is Champ Flight. Thoughts, opinions. What do you guys see? Oh my
1
God,
pop
look at this.
is such a big deal when you're talking about 0 to 2 handicappers.
Steve, I will buy your first Jaeger bomb, buddy. Yeah,
What was that, Jeff?
1 pop when you're talking about 0 to 2 handicappers is a big deal.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
I mean,
this Alex Pissarro and Trevor Bailey, one goes to the losers bracket, and congratulations to the winner of Sean Vidal and Jim Ekman. You get one of those 2 also.
yeah, that's. I mean, yeah.
The bottom half of
it's-
that Champ Flight is, I think, a little bit more stacked than the top. The top, I think, just varies depending on the day. You know,
You don't want to have your bad round as the first match. in
Yeah,
that group
I mean,
there. You're going to need everything to win it.
yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's a gauntlet. It's like anything else. We know. It's bring your A game. 1 stroke out there is a big deal, especially in Champ Flight. I would agree with you completely. The bottom half of that bracket certainly is stacked, and you can't help but go, oh man, Alex and Trevor, whoever wins that is going to have to go out and play against Sean or Jim. Like that, just it doesn't get easier. We know that, but shit, that looks hard.
are we sending off in twosomes or foursomes to start?
I believe we're going to be sending off in twosomes.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that. I believe it is.
Gotcha.
Travis in the
Casey, have you
comments
won
can
it
confirm
before?
for us.
No, I've never won.
Okay.
Come close.
I know you came close.
I've taken 3rd before. That's the best I've done.
I don't even know what the best I've done is. Maybe top 16. I hit the ball low. Like it just doesn't work for San Pedro.
I feel
Or
like I've
maybe it-
won because I've
maybe
been
it
at
does if you
10
get a chipper.
every single time.
Well, you know, the irons I switched to at the beginning of the season, like that was my main focus, was like all about ball flight. I've actually got my ball flight actually up in the air this year, which has been fun. But Coy, did I read the first notice? No, I didn't. It's
I
very
did not
long, and I
either.
know most of what's going on. I usually just listen. I just show up to tournaments and win. It's kind of my thing. Uh, no, I'm sorry. Um, Travis confirms all twosomes in 5-minute intervals. That info is on the first notice to players and for people watching live who didn't read the notice. Travis puts a lot of hard work into that. It's definitely not Chat GPT. I apologize to
Thank you,
everybody out
Coy.
there.
Weston Irie has gained a fan.
Does Travis already have this entered into Chat GBT to tell us the winner?
No,
Ooh,
we'll
that would
make
be
that.
fun. That would be fun.
So Jason Bird is the one to do this. He's the one who runs the algorithms and the scenarios and the outcomes. I would imagine he'll get started on this. Because every time I ran the algorithm, it said I won, but it can't be right, right? All right, so champ flight, there's your champ flight. Moving on to first flight again, Willie Nichols against Jeff Wern, Greg Keogh against Micah Carroll, Tim Blunt versus Austin Perriman, Alan Collins versus Nick Lewis, Andrew Reynolds against Dennis Danowski Sr., Logan Armga against David Thomas, Charles Romero dueling it out with Corey Frazier, and in first flight rounding out that group is Captain Kent and Kevin Keeney. Second flight, Eric Cortina, Roland De La Garza playing Dale Beavers against Mark Owanke. God, I just don't know if I'm saying it right, and I hate every second of it. I apologize profusely. Nathan Cartwright against Scotty Williams, Rick Thies against Monty Morales, Ed Mitchell against Will Scott, Cody Green against Kendall Murray, Darren Cormier versus Greg Graff, Danny Puckett against Charles Clark. What a group. And finally, third flight, Eugene Delahan against, golly, why didn't I put it in there?
It is.
What is it? It's, is it Martin Fox? No.
Maurice Fox, I believe.
Maurice, that's right. Maurice Fox, Greg Richter against Martin Benugli, Natalie Keeney against Charles Klein, Scott Culp against Bill Cohn, Jacob Crabtree against Willie Nelson, Jeff Zimlich against Rich Alcorta, and Rob Mabry against Brad Haddon. And the final pairing of the night of the first round, Andrew Huddleston and David Belsing. Gentlemen, I would love to hear your thoughts on I don't know, give me your name coming out of each flight. Who you think is going to be in the final four, representing champ first, second, and third.
Okay. Well, I hope it's me at a champ flight. First flight, like I said before, I think it's going to be one of the number 4s.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Charles Romero on that one.
Okay, I like that pick. I think that's perfectly respectable.
Second flight is so incredibly stacked.
Yeah, it is.
But I'm leaning towards the group with all the cameras.
Yeah.
Whether that be Danny or Charles. I feel like there's going to be 3 or 4 cameras in that group when they play that match.
It's going to be Danny with a camera on his cart, and he will more than likely have 2 camera guys.
Yeah, who knows how many. And then on third flight, like I said, it's going to be a 9 handicapper. I don't know who that's going to be. If you go by the top and bottom, the bottoms, there's only 1 9 handicapper, right? So he might have a little bit of an advantage there. So I'll go with the Jim on that one.
Cool. Steve Evans, real quick. We are hoping on Saturday to get through at least 2 rounds, I believe is the bare minimum, of course. But I don't believe there's a specific amount that we're hoping to get through. We're going to play until 9 p.m. And we'll kind of go from there. Scott Culp out there, Bird, Collins, Puckett, and Culp. Maybe put an asterisk by his name. I feel like he's a little biased. Jeff Warren, what do you got?
I'm going to go Richter in third. I'm going to stick with Will Scott in second. That is a brutal first, but I am of the same mind as Casey. Strokes are big. I think Timmy Blunt. I'd like it to be me, but his putter, and 4 shots.
All
I like
that
it.
plus your shit attitude about it, yeah, it's gonna probably be him, not you.
Hey, I like my chances against anybody, but
Except Tim Blunt.
no. I'll if we get there, I'm gonna give him everything I got. But 4 pops is pretty good.
4 pops is good.
God, that champ flight. I think Sean Vidal.
I think that's a good call. I
love the short game. Such a good putter. Such a good green reader.
I agree. I'm gonna go out and say third flight. I'm gonna say Natalie Keeney in third flight. Second flight, I love Danny, but I'm gonna put my money on Charles. I'm sorry, it's a stacked second flight, but I think Charles Clark. I gotta give it to Charles. At first flight, just looking at the breakdown of the route to get there, I gotta lean towards Charles Romero. I think that is the lesser of the two evils of the top and bottom bracket, and I think he's got it. And then, I mean, it's fucking me.
Love it.
Like,
love it.
I plan to win until I get to my second match and lose. So it's always me.
I hope I get to play you, bud.
The quality of golfer in the losers bracket, to even call it a losers bracket, is wrong.
The ignorance that I have to think I'm the main character makes me believe I'm going to lose.
Yeah, but nobody's surprised.
I love it.
No one's surprised. That's the best part about being despised in the underdog, is like,
and if he does,
MD picked himself.
If he does next Wednesday, can you think about the podcast?
I'll tell you right now, if I don't win, there's no podcast next week. The show is always very different on the weeks I win versus the weeks I lose. The first thing Travis says to me when I get off the golf course, he's like, "Oh, I'm so happy you won. We're gonna have such a good show this week." And then if I get off the course and I played like shit, he's like, "So we're gonna take an off week this week. We'll be back in 2 weeks." I'm like, "Yep."
Yeah, and that's if he sees you.
And that's if he sees me, if I haven't gone straight to the car because I need to go home and see Emma and relax. I can't get angry at a 5-year-old. I can just play, and until she asks me if I brought home a cookie, and I'm like, that's all I am to her now. So that is it, everybody. That is what we have. We have the official drawing for first round of San Pedro match play. It's awesome. It is the most fun 2 days in golf. If you are in the first elimination bracket, it is a gauntlet of a run to get there to the championship, but it can be done. It has been done. It will be done. And man, we've got a really, really fun weekend ahead of us. We will have that bracket uploaded here shortly for the world to see, for anybody who missed the show, anybody out there who didn't get a chance to catch the show and see where they were at. We will have that up. We will have the tee times attached to that as well in second notice, which you can expect Thursday night, I believe, tomorrow night. So we will have that up and out. That notice will go out. We will send an email or Facebook note as well saying, hey, notice is up, get ready. I expect to see a lot of people out there on Friday getting in some practice rounds. Like I said, I have 3 tee times. Casey Graham will be joining me in my middle round at 5:20, getting in his practice. But man, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Casey, Jeff, your color commentary, your prep for the show tonight, um, your general handsomeness. I mean, Jeff looks like you look like you're doing like one of those things where you were like we can't see your face. It's just blurred. It's blocked out in the dark, and I want to give you a deeper voice, and I feel like, so I know who it is. I know who the killer was.
I'll work on my camera presentation. I was really more silencing my dogs.
Yeah. Casey, I mean, you're on the intro. I'm glad that you finally showed up and that you're here. I always love having you on the show. And you came in some old school swag, which is fantastic. Guys, give me your closing thoughts on the show going into the weekend. We'll start with Jeff Warren.
Oh, profound impact possibly on points. That's what I see here.
Insightful.
I'm just saying, I skipped this last year and said, you can do it. You really can't, though. It had to be a flawless path almost to do it without this event. I mean, I learned that so much that I'm playing in it this year when I had no desire to do so. It does.
Well, we're excited to have you. Thanks for that.
Well, I'm just saying it doesn't suit my talents, right? But I'm looking forward to it. All I've been told since I entered is how fun it is and how great it is. So really, I'm looking forward for the experience. But just to see the point totals shape up after this, and it could be a runaway or it can be a complete shakeup. And that, to me, seeing that points next week, how it pans out, is going to be a fun day to click on the site.
Yep, absolutely. Casey, what do you got?
Yeah, speaking of points, number 3 in the point standings is not in the field this week. So we're going to see how far it drops. My final thoughts is break out your winter gear maybe one last time, because it's going to be chilly, it's going to be windy, and we'll see who comes out on top. I'm looking forward to it.
It's one of those things. It's tough to miss. I think there's only one player in the history of the tour who's actually won the event but not made the South Texas Match Play Challenge team. Historically, if you win this event, you're punching a ticket to the team and getting yourself into a good position to finish off the spring season. First place is walking away with 300 points. Second place is walking away with 270. Third place with 240. And fourth place with 210. Those are big points. Those are big points. I think the separation between first and 10th is maybe like 160 points, something like that, Casey. I don't know if you have it sitting in front of you. Let me pull the points list up in front of me. 307 to 477. So 177 points, or 170 points, excuse me, is what separates first and 10th. So 200 points, 180 points, anything like that, it goes a long way. So be ready to play. It's going to be great. It's one of the best events of the year, and I look forward to not sleeping in my car in the parking lot for the first year in a while. So that being said, everyone, thank you for hanging out tonight. Thank you for joining us on the San Pedro Match Play preview and live drawing. We will see you Saturday, first tee time at 3 o'clock. Be on the lookout for second notice tomorrow. And everyone, have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday night. And we will see you on Saturday. Thanks, everybody.
Good night, guys.
Something in the orange tells me we're not done. To you I'm just a man, to me you're all I am. Where the hell am I supposed to go? I'm poisoning myself again. Something in the orange tells me you're never coming home. If you leave today, I'll just stare out the way. The orange touches all things around. The grass, trees, and dew, how I just hate you. Please turn those headlights around.
Doesn't matter what handicap you are. It's inspiring for me to see other people to show up early and prepare That to me just shows the commitment. We don't win money for this. We win a trophy.
I need to hear you say you've been waiting all night. There's orange dancing in your eyes from bulb light.